Okay, I had to show you guys. Look how cute are these candles. So this is a soul bond restoration, reclamation, and protection spell ritual package for myself and Michael. But aren't these so cute? Look at this real quick before I tell you any more about it. Look at it. They fit perfectly together. So they're like these little ghost candles that I found, and I got a ton of them, actually. I got these initially to do a liminal space clearing for a client between her crown and, her crown and her soul star chakras, and then we're doing a stellar gateway reconnection, recalibration package for her afterwards. That's why I was like, which chakras? So I originally got these for that because I was like, oh, like liminal space, like little ghosties, like how cute, you know what I mean? Like, right? But then I was wanting to do a little magic-y today for myself, and wanted to really focus on, Michael and I have just honestly kind of had like rough couple of years, 3 years really. So, which is, a lot of our, it's a big chunk of our relationship, right? You guys, if you've been around for a while, you may remember that my familiar Sally excarnated almost 3 years ago. Michael's grandma also excarnated a week after. We had just a lot of ups and downs and a lot of heartbreak with different people and different stuff and different things. And so, yeah, we've just been feeling a little like ouchy and disconnected, like from ourselves and each other by proxy, honestly, like everything with us is like so wonderful. Like he's like the best. This man gets up every morning and makes me coffee. Like he is literally like, he brings me flowers every time he takes Mira outside. He picks me little flowers. He puts my shoes on for me if I will let him. He's really the best. But it's like just on like an energetic level, I just felt like, we could do with a little of like, I'd been having just like a lot of anxiety for no reason lately from energy issues. And I finally started putting that together, and he was like, you can just cast a spell about it, right? And I was like, oh my God, you're right. We can just cast a spell about it. So that's what we're doing here. Reclaiming, reconnecting, restoring, recalibrating, and protecting so that we feel all nice and fabulous again. And then isn't my new neon sign just fabulous? It's a hookah. And that's got an Andromedan portal with it. So anyways, if this feels like a little something you could use, I'm going to be having a little specially about this. So pop me a DM. Love you. Guys, I need your attention for a second. Michael just had an interesting little thing he said. And I put some dots together. So, do y'all remember, how I started my career? Which was the fact that I specialized in, like, if some chick had tried to steal your man with magic, I was gonna battle magic her ass. I was gonna kick her ass. I was gonna kick all her workers' ass. I was gonna bind and banish them across all space and time, and they were never gonna be able to fuck with that individual or her man or whatever the fuck else. And we would recalibrate all the timelines. We'd put all the timelines back on course, right? We would literally, because so much of the time when people are fucking with other people magically, right, it will literally cause their timelines to stop flowing. It will cause the reality to stop creating. And then we just need some spells about it. And I have a whole setup for that. I've cast over 10,000 spells professionally, right? Okay, so when manifestation got big and all these people started basically casting spells in their bathtubs and on their ayahuasca retreats and with their fucking shamans, do y'all think that it had the same fucking effect as when they were going to the brujas and literally getting love bindings put on the men? Y'all think that could potentially, I'm actually genuinely asking right now because I am literally like having this thought live with you on camera. Do y'all think that we might be dealing with the fucking Witch Wars 2.0, except it's all the manifestation hoes? Full offense? I don't give a fuck anymore if you're fucking not used to my mouth. Get used to it or get off my fucking page. I don't give a flying fuck anymore, okay? The real Rose is back. Hi. I lit a spell and remembered who the fuck I is. Thanks. Anyways, so, do y'all fucking think that because these people were out here teaching manifestation with no ethics, no integrity, and no actual knowledge of the mechanics of how timelines work, how timelines flow, and what is and what is not an individual's to manifest? Because no, every fucking millionaire on the face of the planet is not your man to manifest. Every fucking job on the face of the planet is not your fucking job to manifest. All the fucking clients on the face of the planet are not your clients to manifest. And then I started thinking, God damn, I wonder how many people were actually out there actively manifesting that Rose Dumaine would give up spell work, give up her clients, give up her fucking career so that they could fucking have it. How many do y'all think it was? Huh? How many do y'all think it fucking was? And do y'all know it's almost driven me fucking crazy? And I'm fucking over it? I'm gonna kick all they asses with magic. If you need some asses kicked with magic, honeys, the doors are open. I've had it. Let's go just slay this house down, okay? The boots are made for walking. And we're gonna kick some ass with some spells. Hit me up, y'all. Alrighty, guys, I wanted to do a little wax report for this soul bond, reclamation, protection, restoration, etc. spell. You can see the altar update on my page, but I am feeling so much better. I do have some additional follow-up stuff that I'm gonna do for us. So this was for me and the man I've been with for 3.5 years. We're not broken up or anything, by the way. He's out getting coffee right now. Somebody on YouTube, I think, was a little confused, thought I was like messing with somebody that like I'm not with her, something like, no honey, we together. We just kind of had a rough couple of years, you know, it'd be like that. So anyways, since we've gotten that out of the way, if you don't know who Michael is, this is like a Michael fan page now, but anyways, I'm joking. But practically. So we've got this was my kind of like Michael's side. This was like my side. So I've definitely got hella shields up right now, and I literally feel like someone almost tried to like cast something like on me to like not want to do spells anymore, not want to do magic anymore. Like, honey, you think you cute? You think you cute little ass? Like, this has been me for all of space and time, across space and time, beyond space and time. I exist well outside of space and time as a concept, as a thought, as a being. I'm always going to recognize it. I'm always going to know what to do. I'm not the best in the world at what I do for no fucking reason. Okay. Michael's is like, just like split open though. And, you know, funnily enough, doing this made me realize that it's also kind of funny because it's like not every time you see something like this in wax is it something to be fixed, right? We're not trying to fix anything or heal anything here. We're just observing, right? And then taking magical actions to improve the physical reality. I have Capricorn stellium, 8 earth placements. I am all about, is this fabulous, interdimensional, magical, spiritual experience actually having any like practical effects? So I realized that I really needed to I was like, the spells are back, y'all. The spells are back. Everything else is also, it's like, I just wanted to take a break and create Witchery U. Like, Witchery U has been a huge project and a very, very, very important facet of my work that I've wanted to create now for 7 years. And so that's really what I've been doing. And I'm very proud of it. Like, Witchery U is fucking incredible. It is amazing. And we're still just at the beginning. So it's like, I realized though that I really needed to go back to surrounding myself with exactly what I love the most. And Michael had some just kind of like, you know, bullshit induced walls from other people that he like completely dismantled from the spell work. So it was amazing, to say the least. Super glad I did it. If you need one, hit me up. A couple of quick little very specific things that I wanted to point out in this wax that I didn't get to was this very interesting structure here with these 3 lines, this little hole. It's like a little window. Now this was my side of the spell work. This was Michael's. So it's like, and then you can also see that there's like a crack here and full open connection flowing. So it's like, even when I feel like I'm cut off, even when I feel like I don't know what I'm doing, even when I feel like, you know, I'm kind of like all blocked up or shielded up or anything like that, it's like there's always open windows to exactly where I'm going. And the flow always continues, even if it looks from the front like nothing's happening. So, yeah, I would waste your energy trying to do anything to me. Also, though, from this, I did find out that apparently some people have just kind of been doing blanket, like, curses and shit on professional witches. So I'm going to do a little collective spell work about that. But if you feel like this has impacted you at all, send me a message. We might want to do some work together. Then the other really interesting wax structure in this was this very scorpionic shape here. Now, Michael's moon is in Scorpio, and it's interesting too because it's like Michael, you know, one of the things, like, especially when we first got together, like, he's such a loving, emotionally available man. And I worked very hard through 6 years of trauma therapy, and I've done programs and courses and all this different stuff to make sure that my previous experiences and kind of trauma and stuff didn't impact our relationship and stuff. And what I think is really interesting about the scorpion kind of showing up, I had a dream like a year and a half before Michael and I got together. Michael himself was in the dream, but we just were acquaintances at that moment in time, and he was surrounded by 6 scorpions, but I felt like they were protecting him. And a lot of other people that I thought were good people at the time were also in the dream, and I realized that these scorpions were protecting him from these people. This feels like it, you know, he's really been like kind of opening up again and being more of that, like, you know, really heart-centered man again that I fell in love with. And so I feel like that's very much like, he's very defensive though, like, about me. Like, he wants to defend me like nobody's business. And so I just felt like that was like confirmation showing up in the wax, like, he's always going to defend your heart. And I love that.